Missile defense sounds comforting. Radars watching the sky. Interceptors waiting on launch rails. A technological barrier between your city and the most destructive weapons ever built. It feels like safety. But missile defense was never designed to save a city. Not New York, not London, not Tokyo, not yours. Most people imagine missile defense as a dome, an invisible shield that blocks anything coming from above. A system that stops nuclear war before it reaches the ground. That image comes from movies. Reality looks very different. Missile defense is not a shield. It's a filter. It was never meant to stop everything. It was never meant to be perfect. And it was never meant to protect cities. Its real purpose is colder. Missile defense exists to protect the ability to retaliate, not the population. Start with the strongest defensive system ever deployed, the ground-based mid-course defense system. It uses ground-based interceptors designed to hit intercontinental ballistic missiles in space. Each interceptor costs between $70 and $100 million. Each interceptor can engage one target. The United States currently has 44 deployed interceptors, with a total inventory of fewer than 70. That means fewer than 70 chances to stop an attack involving hundreds of incoming warheads. That's not a shield. That's a thin insurance layer designed for limited attacks, not real nuclear war. Now, compare that to land-based offensive weapons. The Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile has a range of over 13,000 kilometers and carries a nuclear warhead with a yield of up to 475 kilotons. There are around 400 Minuteman III missiles kept on constant alert in underground silos. Each missile can be launched within minutes. That means hundreds of nuclear warheads can be airborne before missile defense fires its first interceptor. Now add submarines. One Ohio-class ballistic missile submarine carries 20 Trident II D5 missiles. Each Trident II missile can carry up to 8 independently targetable nuclear warheads. Each warhead has a yield between 100 and 475 kilotons. One submarine can deliver up to 160 nuclear warheads. The United States operates 14 Ohio-class submarines. At least 4 to 5 of them are on patrol at any given time. Undetectable, silent, and ready in launch position. That means hundreds of warheads that missile defense cannot see, track, or stop before launch. Now, look at Russia's land-based forces. The RS-28 Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missile has a range of over 18,000 kilometers. It is designed to carry 10 to 15 nuclear warheads, plus multiple decoys and penetration aids. Russia plans to deploy at least 40 to 50 Sarmat missiles. That means hundreds of warheads from one missile type alone. Each warhead appears as a separate target. Missile defense gets one interceptor per object. Now, add Russia's submarine force. Each Bore-class submarine carries 16 Bulava missiles. Each Bulava missile can carry up to 6 nuclear warheads. Russia operates at least 10 Bore-class submarines, with several on patrol at all times. That adds hundreds more warheads approaching from unpredictable directions. Now look at regional missile defense systems. THAAD batteries use interceptors designed for high-altitude interception. Each interceptor costs around $15 million. A single battery carries 48 interceptors. The United States has fewer than 10 THAAD batteries worldwide. They defend specific military regions, not entire cities, and not entire countries. Patriot missile defense systems are even more limited. They're designed for aircraft and short-range missiles. They were never built to stop intercontinental nuclear warheads. They exist in the hundreds, but they are irrelevant against strategic nuclear strikes. Aegis missile defense systems use SM-3 interceptors. Each SM-3 interceptor costs between $10 and $25 million. They're effective mainly over oceans against limited ballistic threats. Even globally, there are only a few hundred SM-3 interceptors available. That number is insignificant compared to the thousands of nuclear warheads in existence. Now, the math becomes fatal. Defense launches one interceptor per target. Offense launches missiles, warheads, decoys, debris, and electronic countermeasures. Defense must be perfect. Offense needs one warhead to get through. Speed makes this imbalance worse. Ballistic warheads travel at over 20,000 kilometers per hour. From detection to impact, minutes, sometimes less. There is no evacuation, no citywide sheltering, no second chance. Missile defense does not get retries. By the time confirmation arrives, the outcome is already locked in by physics. Then come decoys, the system killers. Modern nuclear missiles deploy lightweight decoys designed to look identical to real warheads. Radar cannot tell the difference. Infrared sensors cannot tell the difference. Missile defense must guess. The attacker already knows. Defense works with probability. Offense works with certainty. No software upgrade fixes that. Even when missile defense works, the city's not safe. If interception happens too low or too late, radioactive debris still spreads. Electromagnetic pulse effects can still disable power grids across hundreds of kilometers. Communications fail. Hospitals lose power. Water systems stop. An interception over a city can still cripple it. Missile defense can change how destruction happens. It cannot guarantee that destruction doesn't happen. Now consider priorities. Missile defense coverage is limited by cost and physics. You cannot defend everything. So planners defend what matters strategically: missile silos, air bases, submarine ports, command bunkers. Cities do not decide the outcome of nuclear war. From a strategic standpoint, defending them is inefficient. That decision was made during the Cold War. It still defines defense planning today. Cities are not forgotten, they're accepted losses. Cities are not defended, they're calculated. Now, imagine the aftermath. One 300-kiloton nuclear warhead detonates over a major city. The explosion lasts seconds. The consequences last decades. Power grids collapse instantly, not for hours, but for months. Water treatment fails. Fuel distribution stops. Food supply chains collapse within days. Hospitals are destroyed or overwhelmed. Radiation zones block rescue. Survivors are isolated. Within days, secondary effects kill more people than the blast itself. Firestorms burn uncontrolled. Disease spreads. Social order fractures. Missile defense does not prevent this. At best, it slightly changes where destruction falls. And the most dangerous effect isn't physical, it's psychological. Once one nuclear weapon gets through, every assumption collapses. Escalation becomes automatic. Retaliation becomes mandatory. Restraint disappears. The first city is not the end, it's the trigger.